Hi, Mom. Looks like you're recording me. I was just waiting for everybody to join the meeting, but I hope that you have a really wonderful Mother's Day. We wish things were different and we could be together, and anyway, we can't. So here we are, and everybody loves you, and we hope you have a wonderful day, and want to thank you for being such a terrific mother. And we'll see who joins us. I'm not really sure. I think Peggy responded, Sally responded, so we'll see. We'll be nicely surprised. So I look forward to everyone joining us and seeing your face and Meredith's face. So, unusual year, but here we are. Who would have thought? So I'll take a minute and show you the pretty flowers Annie sent me while you're waiting. Let me bring you through my house. Here we go. Aren't they pretty? So nice sunflowers and roses. And I loved the little card. It's probably backwards when I hold that for you. But the card said, "Happy Mother's Day from a love from Annie, Hayden, and Louise." So that got a big chuckle out of Annie and Hayden, and they've been calling Louise. So the first person on, I'm guessing you will be, but we'll see. That's my wager if I was to place one. And I also wanted to tell you that St. Bridget's Sunday Mass is now available online. So that's nice. I'll send you a link. I thought they were just using whatever the Archdiocese had, but there was a nice priest this morning. I think he taped it yesterday, but he's a delayed vocation person. And he was talking about the cornerstone of St. Bridget's, and I didn't realize it was rebuilt in the 1930s, which would have been when you were a little girl. So maybe you remember that. So I guess there was a wooden church prior to that was rebuilt. So bit of Framingham history I did not know, as amazing as that is. So so anyway, he seemed like a nice man. I don't know his name, but I couldn't really tell if he was visiting or just someone I didn't know about. But anyway, that's the news from Framingham. So it's now 9:59. So the countdown begins for people to join us. You see, I have my favorite tea mug. So I really like the way they fit your hand. It's very comfortable. Okay, it says 10 o'clock. I hope people are getting in okay. Here's Tom. Tom. Where? There's your thumb. Where'd he go? Here he is again. Looks like he was calling from his attic. Oh, there's Peggy.
Hi.
Hey there, good morning.
We're the only ones here.
Tom tried to get on and then he got off and now he's trying again. Oh, there's Lindsay. So I'm warning you all, I'm recording this so that Grandma can look at it later.
Oh, you can record it? I didn't know you could do that.
Yeah, you do. I never did it before, so we'll see. Like, you know, I don't know what I'll need to do to save it. How are you, Lindsay? Look at your beautiful.
I'm good. It's early here.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah. Are you 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock?
It's 8 o'clock.
Thank you
How
for getting
are
up
you?
early.
Good to see you.
It's good to see you all. I'm good. We did a lot of hiking yesterday, so we're a little tired, but doing good.
Where did you hike, honey?
We hiked, well, we did one in the morning with Starkey. We went to City Creek Canyon, which is right behind the Capitol here. And then we went up into one of the canyons where the ski resorts are and did like a smaller hike there. So that was
a far drive? Was that a far drive or no?
No, it's like 30 minutes.
Yeah.
To get into the canyon. It's not bad at all. And there's not a lot of traffic, so.
Did Starkey do that one with you?
No, they're not, dogs aren't allowed in the 2 of the canyons because of watersheds, so they don't let any dogs there. So he did the morning one.
Yeah.
Plus he was pretty tired we took him on another hike Friday night, which was like 3.5 or so miles. So he's pretty tired.
Ah, there's Mary Beth.
Mary Beth is in the house.
Hi,
Hey, Mary Beth. You have
Lindsay,
your
I keep
audio
seeing
on?
on the news.
what do you see?
I keep seeing stuff on your city on the news. The little kid who stole the car.
Oh yeah. The kid going to California in this Lamborghini.
Oh, the 5-year-old. Oh my gosh.
That was pretty funny.
Hello.
Yeah, that was great.
There's the Mother's Day girl.
Hi, Grandma.
Thursday, Mom.
Hi.
Hi, Mom.
Hi.
Can
How are
you tilt
you?
your iPad so we can see your pretty face? There you are.
There I am.
Mom, look
There you
here.
are.
Happy Mother's Day.
Oh, thank you. Happy Mother's Day to you.
Thank
How are
you.
you, Mom?
I'm
Did you-
good.
Did
Good,
you eat
good.
the scallops last night?
Say that again?
Did you eat the scallops?
No, I'm going to cook them this morning or
they're
at
sweet.
noon.
So good.
Yeah.
Oh, there's Pammy
Thank
and
you.
Annie. Hey, Pammy and Annie.
Here's
Right off
Pam.
the road.
Happy Mother's Day,
Hey,
Pam.
I might log. Hey, happy Mother's Day. I forgot I was on my
there
phone. I
you
might try
are.
to log back on the iPad.
Happy Mother's Day to you.
You see Grandma? Look, there's Lindsay.
Hi, Ann.
Hi, Annie. Did you have to wake up early?
No, she woke up early. She woke up early. She's had breakfast in my bed. She's watched shows.
So she's happy.
Breakfast in bed.
Yeah.
I've heard of breakfast in bed,
Yeah.
but that didn't come out right.
Jake and Libby.
Yeah.
Jake and Libby.
Good morning.
I see breakfasts.
Yeah.
Nice to see you guys.
Nice to see you. Mary Beth, nice wave. Mary Beth, is your audio on? Is your microphone on, Mary Beth?
I don't see her yet. Oh, there she is. Hi,
Mary
Mary.
Beth, say something so we can see if we can hear you. Oh, lovely,
Well, we've heard
She burped.
lovely.
Catherine's wedding.
Oh, and look who's down there. Hello, Jake.
Hi.
Hi, now we can hear you. Hi, Libby.
Hi.
Hello.
You did a great job wedding, Jake, I heard.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, maybe you can get a
Great
JP's
pictures.
license and have a side gig.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Does Maine let you get a one-day license? Is that what you did?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. It was just one wedding.
Yep, that's what Massachusetts does, yeah. There's Tom again. Tom keeps coming in and out.
Hi, Tom.
He's having trouble connecting to audio for some reason.
You don't have audio on yet?
Chris,
Hey,
how are you?
Tom goes in
Good,
and
how are
out.
you?
Oh, good morning, Chris.
hey, good
Oh,
morning.
there's Sal Gal.
Oh, there you are. Hi.
Happy Mother's Day.
Hope they're
Have
looking
a
for the
good
gift.
day.
Yeah.
Pam. Hi, Pam.
Oh, Tom.
Tom just gave us a sign bye. Tom's having technical difficulties.
Yeah, he just turned sideways.
Hey, Lulu, are you guys back opened up in Utah? Or you
Jakey.
Is stuff back opening up? Yeah, slowly. We actually went out to somewhere yesterday and it was really weird. But
like
It's-
out to a restaurant?
yeah, we went to a brewery and then we had lunch there. There was not that many people. It was really spread out, but you feel weird.
Did you have
Like you're
table
not supposed to
service
be.
or did you order over your phone?
Oh, we had table service. So they brought
Oh, really?
food to us.
Did you have to wear masks?
Yeah, we had to wear
Did you-
masks while we walked in, but when we were at the table, we didn't have to wear masks.
It was inside the building.
Yeah, we were inside somewhere.
There's Helen.
It was weird.
Happy Mother's Day, Helen.
Happy Mother's Day.
They have
Happy Diet Coke
Happy
Day.
Mother's Day, Helen.
Oh, there's Shane. Hi, Shane.
Yeah, hi, Jenna.
Hey, happy.
Hey,
Oh, there's Jenna and Annabelle.
Hi, Jenna. Happy Mother's
Just like half-
yes,
Yeah.
can, yeah.
I want to see. Okay.
What is
Oh, that's
Annabelle
better.
eating? Looks like a banana on a stick.
Corn dog.
10 o'clock. A corn dog. That's a yummy
all the
breakfast.
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 Oh, it was Caroline who used to eat hot dogs in the morning, didn't she?
No, Maybe. I remember her eating white food, like macaroni and
I know,
cheese, bananas, potatoes, anything white.
We're doing
What's up?
Bell's gotten so big.
wow.
He had a haircut.
What, Blue?
No pouty.
Jake, how are you doing?
Failed
Good.
in the-
Good.
Are you
So-
able to still work?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
So
good.
they cut it down to 4 days a week, but just
Not
last
me.
week we're back to 5 days a week.
Oh, that's good.
That's good.
Are you
Are
driving out of state, Jake? Where are you driving places?
I go to New Hampshire every once in a while, but it's mostly just local.
Yeah.
They're opening up restaurants and stuff. Next
That's
week. I believe.
open.
Next
wow.
week?
Yeah,
Is-
they're doing different counties because there's no community spread in different counties, so they're letting those restaurants open up.
Okay.
I love my dad.
Yeah, it's interesting. I mean, Massachusetts, we're watching what everybody does, but
Yeah.
we're still pretty,
Hopefully,
in the throes of it here. So.
Mary Beth,
Oh, look at that, Mary Beth.
Twinsies. I don't know.
That's the only stuff they have here
I don't even have to add anymore.
in this place. That's the only stuff they have here.
Are you getting used to the taste of it in a can, Mary Beth?
No, I like the 20 ounce.
You like 20 ounce, yeah, in bottles.
what are you going to do if you stop making those, Mary Beth?
I taste it was just in my womb. I'll be happy with that. Hey, mother, where are you?
But she left.
There she is.
There she is.
Pushing it for to see if it did anything, but I don't
So-
know.
Are they delivering anything special to you today, Mom, at Thurwood?
Well, they write up a very fancy menu for lunch, but it's really, however it comes out. It sounds very, yeah, on Sundays they bring it at noontime. But we'll probably put it in the refrigerator until night.
Yeah, I'm in. Yeah.
We're going to have scallops off the boat at lunchtime.
Oh,
So
I got
we're
out.
gonna do takeout from Oregon Club. Oregon Club is having a special Mother's Day menu today.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah,
They have really good food.
they have really good food
What
and they have, we call and pay ahead and then pull up. This is the first time we've done it with them, but we
Is
really
it
haven't
still a
done too
club?
much takeout.
Is it still a club
No,
that you have?
no, they still have like a lot of the memorabilia around, so they have the signs up and they have Kim's grandparents are in one of the pictures they have on the wall. They have- and Liam, of course.
Thank you.
Hey,
Oh,
Fenway.
Fenway. Happy Mother's Day, Fenway.
Ellen, what Annabelle?
Huh? What is she doing? She's doing a volcano because
Oh,
Miss
doing
Emily
volcano
has
check.
shown us she's
Oh, yeah, Emily's
Oh.
inspiring a lot of science.
That's good. Good.
Hey,
more.
Oh, Tom's back.
no. Oh, Tom's coming on.
Oh, Tom's coming back.
Tom's been off and on since 10 o'clock.
It doesn't have to be.
Where are you, Tom?
Hey, what time is it there?
What?
Lindsay.
Oh, it's 8 a.m. It's pretty early.
Good sport getting up with us.
Yeah. We're
So
getting
who-
going for the day.
Any wedding plans?
We're doing it June 5th next year, and we booked a venue a few weeks ago, up in Mill Creek Canyon, right across from where we got engaged. It's like this really cute little, kind of looks like a tree house, but it's surrounded by trees. And it has
wow.
lights everywhere. And then that's all we did. And we have an officiant and a photographer. And then that's all we've done.
Wow. Well, that's Ah, Great.
Yeah.
Hi,
We haven't
Shane.
done anything in a few months, so we need to step it up.
I hear
Yeah, we gotta get moving.
Well, yeah, you know, and Lindsay, at least what we're seeing here is all the weddings that have had to cancel are all moving to next June. So
Yeah.
it'd be
Oh my
smart.
gosh.
booked
You
up
were lucky
quick.
you got in there early, Lindsay.
Yeah.
Good thing we jumped on it. Well, when
I
we
actually
booked it
got my
in like February, and the half of the month of June was already booked, which was insane because
Yeah.
everyone in Utah gets married because at like 10, it feels like.
10 in the
No, at like 10 years old. Everyone's just really, at 18, everyone's married.
morning.
Because the Mormons.
We're the odd ones out.
I've got my dream.
They do, outside Salt Lake. Yeah.
So
Well, that's
do
how
they
we
have
do.
big weddings at 18?
Kind of, but most of them, there's a lot of divorce as well. So a lot of people our age are also remarried or like on their second marriage or something. It's a different world.
That's dumb,
But it's like, the Mormons don't really have huge weddings. They have like, they go to the temple and take pictures and then have like a small, they eat Jell-O. That's a thing. That's like, they have a Jell-O cake.
A Jell-O cake?
They have
Yeah.
they have some odd traditions.
It's like something with Jell-O and then that's it. But there's usually like 20 brides at the temple during Saturdays and Sundays when it was, now it's under construction, so they'll go somewhere else.
So do they have like a
No.
group wedding that they're all married together?
I'm not
Nice
sure. I
day.
feel like they just filter
Is
in
it-
every like 15 minutes.
Only if the husband is marrying multiple wives.
Right?
That's more down south in Utah County. It's not as widely talked about here or broadcasted.
Uh,
You done with school?
Me? Yeah,
Yeah.
I just on
Internet, tell them hi.
Wednesday I
Happy
turned
Hi, Natalie.
final all done.
We lost you there, Shane. On Wednesday, what happened?
Turned in my final reports.
Because you just spilled it and you're
So you're all done?
piece of paper.
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Congrats.
Go get me a
Ready?
piece of paper, like a piece of white paper.
Did you guys decide on a place in Mississippi?
Yes.
Oh, good.
Do that.
Where,
Ocean Spring.
I
In
got
Ocean-
my dream.
what's the town, Natalie?
And the name is Ocean Springs.
Ocean Springs. Okay. And it's
It's,
near Biloxi?
Honorable Lux.
Biloxi. Your
Yeah,
job
it's
will
right
be in
across the-
Biloxi, right?
Look, there's only blue, so that's only water. It's not gonna work anymore.
And
Pascagoula.
It's like Pascagoula is like 20 minutes east of Ocean Spring. But yeah, Ocean
Biloxi
Springs
is like
is-
10 minutes west.
yeah. Ocean Springs is cute, little southern town like on the Gulf. We like it a lot, so we're excited.
Great. Ocean Springs. Jen?
Well,
Yeah,
we look forward to being free to visit you
Yeah.
Oh,
It'd be great.
when we're all released.
It's only an out. It's actually closer to New Orleans than Lafayette is.
Really?
Oh, wow.
Wow. Oh, I gotta look at a
An
map.
hour.
I'm totally backwards.
So it's like
Well, Mississippi is to the east
To the
and
east.
to the north.
right.
Is it
And
closer
that's
to
what
Baton
New Orleans
Rouge?
is as well.
No,
No,
so it would go for west to east. You would have like Texas, and then Lafayette, Baton Rouge. It's like Lafayette's an hour for Baton Rouge, then another hour and a half is New Orleans. If you go to the south, if you go southwest, you're in New Orleans. If you go
east.
southeast, you're in New Orleans. Northeast, you're in Covington because they're like on either side of the lake.
Right, okay.
And you went like an or more this way, you would be in Ocean Springs, just about.
Wow. By the way, that
From
was
the
quite a,
Gulf.
oh, go ahead. I was just gonna say, it's quite a story about that woman who went off the bridge at Lake Pontchartrain and survived. Did you read that story?
When was that?
Did you read that, Sal?
But I believe it. No,
Crazy stuff happens.
crazy. That's not, people have done that.
She didn't mean to. It was a traffic thing, and her car went off, and she survived. It was incredible. She was like in the middle of the bridge.
I really, I hate driving over that bridge.
The current isn't as strong as the canal,
Okay.
but it just depends on the weather. It's where
I'm not gonna hit a tree.
no, you're not going to hit a tree, and the curbing and stuff is not as high as the canals is. So that's happened before. They keep trying to improve it because it's they run a marathon on the bridge. That's how long the bridge is. It's a long bridge.
It's a long
When did that
bridge.
accident?
Bridge?
Was
Wow.
like this week.
It was within the last 2 weeks.
Oh,
Yeah.
No.
There's like 3 really long bridges.
Yeah, I
in
forget
Louisiana.
the story. It was, I think she was a nurse and she forgot something at the hospital and she decided to change. I think she was going to try to turn around on the bridge, which wasn't very safe.
Turning-
But anyway,
Good news.
she made a mistake. But anyway, she's okay.
So it's opening up in Louisiana?
Yeah. You know, as Lindsay went inside to eat, we can sit outside. Our weather's nice. And you put the order in, they give you like if you're ordering at a Chinese restaurant where you check off what you want. And then one person from your table can go in and pay. And then they put it on a table outside and you go get it. So it's like to go, all disposables. But you can, they've got the table set up that you're apart from each other.
Don't have an
It's good.
upset stomach.
What, honey?
Don't have an upset stomach.
No, because it's not Chinese food. It's just they're ordering it like that. That's their
That's
solution.
what I'm trying to say.
You don't like food, Mary Beth?
What?
You don't like
Jake?
Chinese?
Jake, where's your
I
dog
used to.
today?
What's that?
Where's your dog?
He's right here.
Yeah.
Oh, look.
Hey, we've seen a lot of dogs.
What's his name,
All
Jake?
right.
I should get my
And
rest.
Geary?
Look at how cute they're doing.
Fury.
So cute.
Hi, Gary.
Beautiful.
Bye.
They're-
We're
they-
seeing 3. We're seeing 4 dogs.
Oh,
Yeah, there's Otto and Casey.
I can't see.
Here
Hi,
comes Jordan.
dogs.
oh, I hope Annie and Hayden make it on with Louie.
6 dogs. Peggy's showing us all 3 of hers.
There's all 3 of my big boys and girl.
they are.
One of my students,
Michaela's family got a new dog this week.
That was
Who's
insane.
Instagram.
Michaela's family got a
Oh.
English Mastiff.
They are insane.
He's
Just
gonna be huge.
going to be massive. And they've got to be the biggest dogs in
Lindsay?
the world.
They're
Oh,
like horse.
God. Yeah, they can get to like 200, 250 pounds.
Oh, my
I
Lord.
mean, picking up after that every day.
Yeah.
It's
They'd be like the size of Starkey.
How will they ever move him if he gets stubborn?
But
I
you gotta
don't-
have.
I don't
normal,
think
really
things
calm.
that-
They won't walk. They can't walk him very well. He'll walk them.
They're
You know,
usually
the
really.
one impressing with the mom is that the dogs jump. You know how the rest of their dogs jump all over you all the time. This dog, they've got to make sure doesn't jump on people.
Take care.
Yeah.
Jake, I have something to ask you. Do you
Sure.
remember the time when you and your father took me to see wrestling? I remember that. It was in the 80s.
You remember that? What was that, Mary Beth?
It was wrestling
was
at the Marriott. I went with Steve and Jake to the the menu except for wrestling.
Oh, I bet that was fun.
Do you remember that, Jake?
I don't.
And
Hi,
Jake,
Caroline.
Caroline.
Hi, Caroline.
Welcome.
Okay.
wrestling.
Thank you.
Good morning.
Oh, Carol.
Show your cat. They're all
Where's your cat, Caroline?
He's looking at me. I'll grab him.
He at you? We have to see all the animals.
Here he is.
There,
Oh,
Carlos.
boy.
Carlos.
Carlos is my favorite Instagram influencer.
Yeah, he's an internet star.
Oh,
arranging this. Hope everybody has a beautiful day. We're going to lunch or breakfast at Pam's, so we're gonna scoot out.
All right.
was
Happy Mother's Day,
Happy
Sal.
Mother's Day. It was great
Love
to
you.
see you.
So, bye.
Bye, Shane. Bye, Natalie.
Bye.
Bye, Fenway. Too funny.
Caroline, how's New York?
I mean, my apartment is good. I haven't really been outside.
Things haven't opened up there at all, have they?
No, I mean, there are restaurants open for takeout, but yeah, pretty much everything else is closed except for supermarkets. Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So you stay in all the time. Can you walk in the parks or anything like that?
We could, but we have like a balcony, so we to get outdoor time usually just hang out there.
Get your vitamin D.
Yeah. Yeah. Hopefully
You
the
guess
weather-
coffee or tea?
I have coffee.
I know you want above me is a tea. It's a tea drink up top.
Yeah.
So,
I know
Mama,
how
I
to
got my tea, Mary Beth.
I knew that.
Yeah. And you have your
Mom,
Diet Coke.
Coffee drinker, coffee. Mostly Diet Coke. Coffee.
This is Diet
Are you
Coke
both
in my
coffee?
mug.
Chris says he has
Coffee
Diet
and-
Coke in his mug, Mary
what's
Beth.
Diet Coke?
Yeah, there's Diet Coke in my mug. Cheers.
Whoa.
Yeah, cheers,
That's my
everybody.
guy. That's my guy.
So, Mom, Thurwood has changed their regulations, huh? I couldn't get past the entrance yesterday.
No, I thought I explained it to you. Yeah, you could get just as far as that and give whatever you're sending in, and they bring it in. Yep. Yeah, that's a new regulation the last few days. Yeah.
They haven't tested anyone there at all, right? It's just if you have
I
any
don't know.
symptoms.
They haven't told us the thing. Yeah. But as far as we know, nobody's got it, so I don't think they've tested anybody.
No,
I
they're all
really
talk
don't
about-
know. They just give us the rules. They don't give us.
Seems
that
like they've
kind of
done a good
news.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've done a great job there.
Yeah.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. No, because a lot of places have just been, overwhelmed by the cases.
Well, hell, where you used to work, Cape Regency, the National Guard took that over because all the staff was so sick and everything, and over 50% of the patients there.
Wow.
So the
Wow.
National Guard is getting it now.
Yeah, St. Patrick's in Framingham has been hit pretty hard.
Lindsay, do you have a lot of cases out there?
Not a lot. I think like a couple thousand, but we shut down right when Massachusetts shut down. So there wasn't too many. There was a bunch in Park City because everyone was coming to ski because it was like peak ski season. But
Yeah.
we didn't have, we get like a few hundred cases a day, but not too bad.
I think we had like 30 or 40 cases when they shut down, so it wasn't that many.
But they
Yeah.
shut everything down.
Yeah.
And then,
Well,
just starting
probably
to do,
people
like,
are pretty
phases now.
People are probably good rule followers in Utah, right? I'm guessing.
It's like there's some really good people, and then like 2 weeks ago they had a huge rally to protest the closures. I'm surprised the numbers haven't gone up since then, but I mean they might this week. But yeah, I don't know. There's some people that are really bad about the rules.
Like no one wears masks, and then they brought about like a couple thousand missionaries back from out of the country, and then everyone flooded the airports and like disregarded like social distancing. So then that was like a big to do. And then down in Utah County, where it's more religious, it's pretty bad. They have a bunch of hot spots because they keep having big family parties.
Right.
It's a different world down there. Salt Lake's different than Utah County.
Mary Beth, you're beautiful.
Yeah, Mary Beth, you're entertaining us.
Is that the idea, Mary Beth?
What?
Make us laugh?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
You're seeing who's
I
watching you.
remember one thing about the wonderful couple on the right from my mother, right next to my mom.
Oh.
The picture
Jake
frame.
and Libby?
Yes. They are amazing, awesome couple I ever met in my life.
Yep.
I
They're not-
We love you too.
Sorry, Lindsay and Chris.
Oh, yeah. What about the couple that are over you?
Take care of him.
We're seeing
Guys,
two
be
couples,
careful.
Mary Beth.
Oh, well.
Mary Beth, now say
Oh, I have
something to
to say
Lindsay and Chris.
That's not official.
We're not
It
married
doesn't
yet.
count.
Oh, okay. So,
Help run the dishes too, Jake.
How much time?
50-50. You have to help with the dishes, or if she come home
Just
late from work, you have to cook.
Okay,
I like that.
I'll start.
He's a good cook.
And you never go to bed angry. Just be happy.
He does like most cooking in households. 90%.
Mary Beth likes to give advice.
That's who I
you're good
am.
at it, Mary Beth.
Yeah, good advice.
And that's the same thing for Lindsay and her awesome guy next to him. Next to her. Amazing.
I can say he cooks a lot more than I do.
Chris, Mary.
Okay. Keep shit popped in my head.
So Olivia is going back to Michigan tomorrow.
Really?
Lisa's
I
driving
have
her
what
up,
I have to leave.
and she is in an apartment there with a couple other girls, and so she'll continue. Well, her summer program at Microsoft doesn't start for sometime in June. I think it's 6 weeks instead of 8 weeks, because I'm getting confused in that. Well, anyway, it's shorter, but she'll be able to do it from online.
Oh,
So
you'll
that's
do it
still
from
on.
Michigan?
And then Lisa will leave. Yeah, and Lisa will leave the car and fly back to Natick, I guess, and then go back up to New Hampshire.
Huh,
And
wow.
what about, and Abby's, Mickey's finished all his exams. His program doesn't start until July. So they're flying to Florida to stay with his folks, and Abby can work on the internet from there. And
Wow.
he's just got some free time for a while.
Was it Mickey's grandfather that the
And it
obituary?
was, yeah, Mickey's grandfather died from COVID in a nursing home.
Oh, I'm
Yeah.
sorry. I didn't know about that.
Yeah,
He posted an obituary yesterday, and
Oh,
yeah, I haven't seen it yet.
he was in the Providence area?
I think so. I think I get
thought-
confused. I think he was Fall River, but I'm not
Fall
sure.
River?
Yeah, I think.
Oh, that's
well,
sad
Tom and
news.
Carol will have Charles. They've had them in their house for so long now.
Yeah, yeah, that's
That's
true. Yeah, Maggie's up in Boston because she has to work still, but she has a car up there, so she can drive into Mass General, which is good. She doesn't have to take the subway.
Is she still thinking about school for the fall, or is she putting that on hold for a while still?
I don't know.
Phil was doing it.
I don't know. whatever. Oh, that's right. She'd applied to, what do they call it? Nursing.
Physician assistant, wasn't she?
Yeah, that's it. So I haven't heard anything on that.
Lawn charger? Yeah. Thank you.
Well, they're gonna need a lot of doctors, so maybe she'll go back to applying to medical school again.
I don't
You know,
think
it's
so.
our hospital down here just laid off 600 people. And we have no business down here. All the hospital, everybody for anything elective is stopped, obviously. So the hospital is pretty much empty.
Wow.
Yeah. Katie's out of it again.
Wow.
She's kind of, pretty weird in the middle of a pandemic that nurses don't have jobs.
Yeah, it's baffling.
Sorry, I'm making coffee cake, so I gotta test it.
Yeah.
I thought there was like some weird alarm in our building. I was like,
Oh, is that what that was? I thought it was at my house.
It was timer. I'm making Jay's mother's coffee cake in honor of her today.
Oh, that's very nice.
Yeah.
Can you send us all the recipe?
I can.
Or is it a secret family Kavanaugh recipe? Oops.
I think I just totally ran out of battery. Oh, no, there's
What happened? I went off and then back on, so.
You secret recipe and it crashed.
It crashed, something crashed.
Can't share it.
I'm just seeing everybody big.
Yeah. I mean, I put it in for a half an hour, but Zoom will just stop at 40 minutes because I have the free version, but.
Oh, okay.
So it'll cut us off at 10:40, which is in 4 minutes, so.
Okay.
Wow.
This is a lovely idea, Kathy. Thank you.
Yeah, well, we're sorry. Everybody's sorry we can't see you in person.
I know.
Oh, I know.
You're going to do Mass at 11?
11, yeah, from Fall River. It's very nice on television. I could have done it from on internet with our own pastor and his assistant, but their singing is terrible. So, they're used to having an organist and people helping them, because without,
Well, in this environment, you can be picky, right? You can.
That's
find
right.
the best one.
Have a choice.
Yeah. St. Bridget's is now taping them. So they do it on Saturday and then people can watch it on demand.
And Sally's very happy they can go to Mass now and sit outside. So it's an outdoor Mass and they sit at a distance from each other. So it works out really good. So of course the weather has to be wonderful for that.
They don't do communion though, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the deacon comes around and brings it to them. They don't. They're social distancing. Yeah.
So does he put it? He must put it in there, drop it into their hands, and not touch
Tongs.
Throw it.
Anyway.
No wine.
She and Natalie were very happy, and Mary's even gone with her baby. Yes. Yeah.
I had a dream like Mary was pregnant again.
Who is?
I had a dream Mary was pregnant.
Oh. I thought you were telling us, you're making an announcement. I was trying to imagine Katie or Michaela.
No.
Oh.
We saw Katie and Hannah and Mia yesterday. It's so weird not being able to spend time with everybody. They've got a big addition they're building on their house, so that's still been able to go through.
Yeah, construction's pretty busy.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're able to work. Massachusetts at least allowed that. Yeah. They're heavily supervised, but they can work. You know, the Board of Health shows up on the site every day around here.
I know we're wondering if we're going to get stopped at all on our big road trip. As I've heard, some states stop you at the border and things, so.
Ooh,
Well, bring your masks and your gloves and
Checked? Have you checked like the different states to see?
No. No, we don't know what's really gonna happen.
what is, what,
that's an alarm at Jake's house.
No, it's at my,
Oh, it's at Peggy's house.
Hope not.
Where are you guys going on your road trip?
we're going on there's a rally for the motor coach industry down to DC. And it started as like, hopefully maybe 100 buses going and trying to just raise awareness to the legislator and how devastated our industry is. Last count, we have over 1,000 buses that are showing up, many from your area. We even have one company from Alaska that started driving 3 or 4 days ago.
Oh,
That
wow.
is such a long drive.
I know, isn't that unbelievable? There's a company from Hawaii that obviously couldn't get here, so they teamed up with another company, and this other company wrapped their buses in the Hawaiian company's logo and everything.
Oh,
Wow.
that's crazy.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. Yeah, we spent yesterday putting all our lettering and messaging all over our bus for the trip, and we leave Tuesday morning. And I think we've decided we're going to stay down there Wednesday night. We thought, is it with driving hours, you know, Jake can only be driving 13 hours, and we start at 7 in the morning. So I don't think we'd make it back here by 8 o'clock at night with everything that will go on Wednesday. We thought about it, like, you know, we really don't want to stop at a hotel in New York or New Jersey or Connecticut. So we're better off staying in DC an extra night in the hotel room we've already been in.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So we'll probably spend 2 nights. Oh, I hope you guys, we don't get cut off. All the McCartys just got here.
Hey.
where are they?
Here, one's at a doorbell.
Got 5 minutes.
We got 5 minutes. I'm guessing Karis, I see Rory and Jack are walking in the door.
Did they bring their puppy?
No puppy.
Caroline, they got a Mastiff puppy. It's going to
Oh.
be 250 pounds when it's grown.
This here.
I can't imagine.
I want one.
No.
Just eat.
We got a family Zoom going on. All right.
Hi, Paris.
Hi.
Hello.
You're gonna have to.
How are you, honey?
Hi,
Hi, Jack.
I just made coffee cake.
It had a,
breakfast.
Oh,
it had
you
a
get
top
coffee
section,
cake.
but it got snuffed.
Everybody loves the coffee cake.
Hey, Rory.
Rory, say
Hi, Rory.
Hi, Caroline. say hi.
Hello. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers.
I was just telling them about your dog, your new dog.
It's a pony.
Pony.
It's going to be bigger than a pony.
Why don't you tell everybody how's school going for you?
Annoying.
Okay, yeah.
It's not easy doing it this way, is it?
Yeah, because normally you always have your teacher's help, but online school you don't.
No.
And,
You have to rely on mom and dad's help.
Can you email your teacher with questions?
They have morning meetings every day, right?
Showed her teeth and bit his head.
Yeah, you have morning
He's got a
meetings
scar
for
where,
like a half an hour. That used to be Grimmy
so
Ann's pillow. Everybody probably recognizes that.
She's annoying.
Yeah. And
They're all annoying.
so yeah, you have morning meetings. And
Okay,
then
that was, oh, no,
Yeah.
you just stopped briefly.
God,
Yeah, it will very abruptly turn off when it's time, so we.
okay, where's the
Well, it's
coffee
been
cake?
wonderful seeing everybody.
Everyone, happy Mother's Day.
Yeah, happy Mother's Day, everybody. Happy Mother's Day, Mom.
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day.
You also.
Happy Mother's Day.
Thank you, Karis.
Thanks.
Bye, guys.
Okay, love everybody.
Thank you, Caroline. Love you, Chrissy and Chris. We miss you guys.
Bye.
Hopefully see you soon.
Bye, Jenna Boo.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Oh, she ran away.
You're still on.
Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Oh, there she is.
Karis is teaching me.
I never
Oh,
know.
Kara showed her how to turn it off. Okay,
That's like the worst part of leaving a meeting.
right, it is kind of awkward at the end.
Awkward. I have to do that like at school. Like,
Where's
where
the button?
okay. Well, happy Mother's Day.
Happy, you too,
Thank
Helen. Happy
you to
Mother's
you also,
Day.
Dallin.
All right.
Bye.
Talk to y'all soon. Bye.